Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard with what actually turns out to be part 3 because I painted over a sort of a cute painting that was a little bland, even though it was red and black. And this is what occurred, and this is what it looks like the next day after it's dry. And I want to fix it, to do something else to it. And I'm going to grab some gold. I wonder if it's stuff I imagined it was. All my paint is wet because I had a huge microburst. Just made a video and I'm soaking. Everything is soaking. So, I think I am going to... I'm not happy with these squeeze bottles because they have the caps attached. So, pretty quick here I'm going to be removing caps. I am going to use whatever means necessary to make myself happy. Even if it's balloon rolls or chain feathers. Or little frilly things like that's making. Because that's cooler than what was there, which was okay. It just doesn't have the drama I'm seeking. And I think because I like that, I'm going to continue doing some of that right there. And use the residual over here, maybe. Yes. Because I like those little pulls. I hope I continue to like them. If you read under the video, you will see that at the bottom of my statement, down after the pouring recipe and after almost everything, that I like to experiment. So, I kept looking at this blue. I think what I want to do actually is give myself, yes, from where? Yep. And if I pull that right through that, probably should have taken a dry picture first. You know what I really like to do? I really like to put 2 or 3 colors together for these chain pulls. And then pull them. And if black and white are any of those colors, it usually makes it even that more dramatic. So, I already like what I just did. Better than what I had. If I lift up that chain ever so slightly, I can make a wobbly line. And as much as I like those little pulls, I like what I've got right now even better. I think I want to see, I think all the times that I use the chain and multicolors, I'm experimenting and learning. One of the things I'm learning is that as I do this, I like some of the solid colors to stay. I really, really appreciate the fact that I had the nerve to do this because I love the result. It's already a vast improvement for me. I am going to find my white pearl. I did not expect to do this. And the rain is back. Go figure. I am going to use some of my Deco Art color shifting turquoise in with this mix. And I want some lighter purple, and I have some. Okay, maybe that's not what you could refer to as lighter. It's definitely wet bottle. I'm super happy about all of this that's happening right now. I was a little trepidatious to begin with, but I love the patterns I'm seeing. I love how the eye is moving around inside this composition so much better than it was. And I'm just going to pull pull my chain around in some spirals. And maybe this time I'll allow myself the pleasure to leave some of that gold. I love how it sells up. I also love that gold in there. It doesn't have to be, I'm really learning. So I was going to say it doesn't have to be any particular place, but I'm sure there's some particular placement that's better than another. I'm just not super familiar with it yet. I'll get there. There I'm brazen today because I'm working with my left hand and I am not left-handed. What else? I wanted to try some of that white pearl. And I'm almost done with this, so in a minute or two more, or a few, or whatever, I will expect to tell you that I have a book called Because I Can. It's on the Amazon link below, show more underneath the video. If you haven't looked at it, a lot of people have, and they're pretty happy with the results. There's an ebook for $10 and a soft cover for $35, and if you get the soft cover you also can request the ebook and you get it for like $3. It has all the links to every video in the first 100, and that's what the book is about. The book is about the first 100. Boy, am I happy. Wow. I don't want to lose track of where I add my colors. And I might want some more turquoise. A bunch of different places, actually. And I love how the gold is definitely a catalyst for creating cells. And I'm just sort of following what I liked the most about the pattern yesterday. I wound up with only a few cells. These beautiful cells made a beautiful little snippet, a detail that I stole. Oh, I don't want those cells to go away. So we're just going to go right over here and merge in with that other damp paint, and that's fine. And because I have schmutz on my chain, it means that I might affect the color that I have here. I kind of wanted some white in there though. And it's never too late. And you don't have to have a solid line. You just have to be willing to put your chain back. It's sticking to my fingers. Well, go figure. I got paint on my hands. It definitely makes nice variations on what you start with and adds some dimension. And I am so close to being done. I kind of like this white just as I put it down, and I don't know if I want to do anything else to it, but I will go ahead and drag the chain through it just to add a little something something to the color scheme. I'm so much happier. Wow. And I'm still on track, I think. Do I need a little more down there? I think maybe I do. I hope I don't ruin anything that I really loved yesterday, but right at the moment, it's okay with me to go ahead and give it a go. Just try and keep track of the areas that I'm working in, too many places all at once. And I'm a little worried that I'll lose where I'm at. Or put too many bottles of paint in my way, which is always a danger. And I have to notice what I'm doing. Specifically, if something looks good, before adding too many loops or whatever my normal inclination is, I have to give the paint its due and look at it and make sure, or if I'm happy with it, save it, you know? And every once in a while your chain's going to coil up, so you have to stop, uncoil your chain, and go back again. And when it gets to the edge, just rest it against your finger and you will feel the paint that's in that that's caught in that loop release. I love what the Prussian blue does with things. So I am super pleased with this now, and I'm going to take another minute to make sure that I'm telling the absolute truth. I'm going to use my schmutzy chain to dip into any white that I happen to add. It might create the illusion of depth. I think I'm almost done. I said that already. I know I did. Well, I like the black over here, but it looks kind of lonely to me. So I think I'm going to lead the eye just a tad. Now I could also use the skewer to do some of that. I don't want to annihilate anything that's cool in there right now, so I'm being very careful, holding both ends of the chain and dragging very cautiously so that my mark only goes where I want it to go. And even though there's some beautiful cells over here, I want to play with black and white. Not only that, I'm going to use some of that white and that black, because that often adds the dimension I'm after. It's not perfect right there, but I think it's probably okay. This little line here is bugging me. You watch, all my time will be gone again. I got 5 minutes left. Well, almost 5 minutes left anyway. I don't think I've heard anything yet, and I'm very happy with my improvements. This is me giving myself a pep talk as I go along. Okay, so there's beautiful stuff right there I really don't want to get rid of. So I'm going to pull this down. And then I'm going to bring it back over here so it releases over the side. And bring the residuals back after that and put them in the middle so there isn't a big ball of paint. Well, I'm not as happy with that one as I have been with some of the others. I think I like the turquoise in there, especially when it pops. I could dot a few things like that. Looks like pretty cool. There. Got a little spot with some white down here. Oh, I did. Kind of messed that up, but everything else is looking a lot more like something I like. Maybe just a little more gold to make what's on this end look a little bit more like what's on the other end, just to lead the eye around. Like so. Although I'm working into bottles, so that's not very helpful. Push that gold right over the edge. If I need a finger full, I'll steal it. I did not expect this to be a part 2, but I want to tell you guys, if you give me a thumbs up, it helps me out, and I appreciate your help. And if you shop the Amazon link at no added cost to you, that is also help eventually when it adds up. I don't think they give much, but it's a whole lot better than nothing. And I appreciate it very much. I love you guys' comments. I want to say thank you for all the wonderful comments. I want to say thank you for contributing to help keep me painting in the past too. Oh, wow. I don't know why I like that so much better. I just do. I just really do. I think that was my camera just shutting off. Okay, I hope I got a video out of that. I have no idea. Time to go check. You're still here. That's good. I heard a click. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was a leaping lizard. Alright, I love you guys. There's over 80,000 of you. Check for the paint pouring recipe underneath the video. You can ask me questions if you want. The mica powders and the spatulas and canvases and all kinds of great stuff are right on the Amazon link. Below show more. You can also find Twitter and Pinterest and Instagram. And if you're looking to donate to become part of the monthly drawing, yeah, I needed to make that red go away. It's a $10 minimum to donate, and it's PayPal or Patreon. Or you can use Zelly, and my email address for inquiries for classes, purchases, and donations is underneath the video. It's easpbgallery@gmail.com. You'll find it if you look for it. I'm so much happier. But I'm compulsive to. And I got 27 seconds left on my clock, and I'm so glad that wasn't my camera shutting down. I was determined that that's what it was. I even like that last little thing I added there. So that's a good omen. I'm going to move on to making maybe another landscape, because I'm craving a landscape. Alright. I can't think of much I haven't told you guys. I told you about the book. I told you about the Amazon link. I asked for thumbs up. Thank you very much. If you watch the videos all the way through, it means something to the YouTube algorithm. But I feel like I'm being sabotaged a little bit. So I just love you guys, and I'm happy you're here. And I'll find another way to make a living if this isn't it. I appreciate your support in any way you can manage it, and I love you dearly. As I may have said 100 million times already. Alright, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, saying if I turn that way, you might be able to see down between the end screens where there are 850 videos you can find on the upper left-hand corner connected to my channel. And that header is also a good place to find the PayPal or Patreon icons if you're looking for them. And you have a link there to my website. This is so much prettier than it was. I'm so glad I came back. You can also find the exhibition video with whatever this month's drawing prizes are on it. And I will see you guys anon. That whole picture isn't there right now. Darn. Alright. So, that was the wrong end. There we go. Now I feel better. For the most part. See you guys in another video. See you maybe tomorrow. That would be cool, because there will be another video tomorrow, unless I'm gone forever. There, I'll zoom in part of that. Wow. Can I do that? Probably not. But we'll give it a try once. Alright, see you guys. Priscilla out.